Some Gemini souls arrive like a breeze that changes the temperature of a room, quietly but unmistakably. Others arrive like thunder in a clear sky, surprising, electric, impossible to ignore. Either way, you don't just have a personality, you carry a frequency. And your birth date is one of the universe's most precise signatures, a small line of cosmic code that hints at the version of Gemini you were born to become. Because Gemini isn't only the twins, Gemini is the inner dialogue that never stops, the questions you ask in silence, the way you can feel two truths at once and still keep walking. You can be the one who makes everyone laugh and the one who goes home heavy with thoughts you didn't share. You can be bright on the outside and bruised on the inside and still show up for everyone like it's easy. And if you want more readings like this, deep, personal, and built for your transformation, subscribe to Astro Gemini. These messages are for the ones who've been trying to understand themselves without losing themselves. There are Geminis who learned early that being easygoing made them safer to love. So they became adaptable, quick, charming, light. They learned to read a room faster than most people can read a text message. But adaptability can become a quiet kind of pain when you've been reshaping yourself for years, hoping someone will finally choose you as you are. And there are Geminis who got labeled too much, simply because they were honest about what they felt. Their mind moved fast, their heart moved faster, and the world acted like that was a problem. So they learned to hide the intensity behind humor. They became the storyteller, the observer, the one who always knows what to say, except when it's time to speak their own truth. That's why your exact birth date matters. Not because it traps you in a box, but because it reveals a doorway, a soul type, a pattern, a lesson you keep repeating until you finally learn what it's trying to teach you. Below are the 12 soul types of Gemini, mapped to birth date windows. Find yours and listen closely. The part that stings is often the part that's been waiting for your attention the longest. If you were born May 21st, May 23rd, you are the spark Gemini. You came in at the first inhale of Gemini season, when the air changes and the world starts moving again. You don't just think, you ignite. You're the one who starts conversations that become friendships, ideas that become movements, healings that begin with a single brave sentence. But your shadow is impatience with yourself. You can feel behind even when you're early. You can doubt your worth if your progress doesn't match your vision. Your lesson is to stop treating your beginning like it's not already a miracle. You're allowed to grow without proving you deserve to exist. If you were born May 24th, May 26th, you are the mirror Gemini. You read people like poetry. You reflect back what others can't admit about themselves, and that's why some are magnetized to you, and others try to escape you. You've been the emotional translator in relationships, the one who makes chaos make sense. But sometimes you over-identify with the role of understanding. You excuse what hurts you because you can see where it came from. Your lesson is simple and it's sacred. Compassion is not the same as permission. You can understand someone and still choose yourself. If you were born May 27th, May 29th, you are the messenger Gemini. You've always had a sense that words are alive. You feel them in your body. You know when someone is lying, not because you're suspicious, but because your intuition hears what their voice tries to hide. You're here to speak healing into places that have been silent for too long, but your shadow is fear of being misunderstood. You've been called dramatic or confusing when you were only trying to be honest. Your lesson is to stop shrinking your truth to fit the emotional capacity of people who refuse to grow. If you were born May 30th to June 1st, you are the threshold Gemini. You were born on a doorway, between months, between energies, between versions of yourself. You reinvent more than most people. Sometimes it looks like inconsistency, but it's actually evolution. You have a rare ability to release an identity the moment it stops being true. But your shadow is the ache of not being fully known. People meet you in one chapter and assume they've read the whole book. Your lesson is to let someone stay long enough to learn your deeper language. Not everyone deserves access, but you do deserve intimacy. If you were born June 2nd, June 4th, you are the silver-tongued Gemini. You can soften tension with a sentence, You can shift energy with humor, charm, timing. You learned early that lightness can be protection, but sometimes you use it to outrun grief. You make jokes when you want to cry. You keep it moving when your heart is begging to be held. Your lesson is to stop treating vulnerability like an interruption. Your emotions aren't slowing you down. They're trying to bring you home. If you were born June 5th, June 7th, you are the wounded healer Gemini. You've been the one people call when they're breaking, and you show up. You listen. You give. You carry others with the same hands that carry your own scars. But you've also learned how to disappear in service, how to be needed instead of truly loved. Your lesson is to stop accepting a role when what you want is devotion. You are not here to be everyone's medicine while you starve for tenderness. If you were born June 8th, June 10th, you are the star child Gemini. You have a natural glow, an inner light that makes people assume you've always been okay, even when you weren't, especially when you weren't. You can turn pain into art, confusion into insight, heartbreak into a better version of yourself. But your shadow is loneliness in plain sight. People admire you without checking on you. Your lesson is to speak up before you break. Let your light be honest, not performative. Let yourself be held, not just seen. If you were born June 11th, June 13th, you are the storm Gemini. You feel life in extremes, not because you're unstable, but because your sensitivity is powerful. You can sense shifts before they happen. You can feel the unsaid tension in a room like static on your skin. This makes you intense, magnetic, sometimes intimidating, but your shadow is self-blame. You think you're too much when you're simply awake. Your lesson is to stop apologizing for your depth. The right people won't fear your waves. They'll learn how to swim with you. Somewhere around the middle of your journey, you start noticing a pattern. The more you heal, the less you tolerate what once felt normal. And that can feel lonely at first, but it's also your liberation. If this is resonating, take a second to like the video. It helps Astro Gemini reach the people who need these messages at the right time. Support Astro Gemini. Become a channel member for exclusive videos and early access. If you were born June 14, June 15, you are the Oracle Gemini. You don't just notice things, you know things. You pick up on hidden motives, future outcomes, emotional undercurrents. You may have spent years doubting yourself because you couldn't explain how you knew. But you were never meant to live only in logic. Your gift is perception. Your shadow is anxiety, because knowing too much too soon can feel like a burden. Your lesson is to trust your inner voice and still stay grounded. Not every truth requires immediate action. Some truths are simply meant to protect you. If you were born June 16th, June 17th, you are the Phoenix Gemini. You've burned through identities the way others burn through seasons. You've ended friendships, habits, and versions of love that no longer matched your worth. People may call you unpredictable, but what they're really seeing is your refusal to live a half-life. Your shadow is exhaustion from constant rebirth. Reinventing yourself can be heavy when you never let yourself rest. Your lesson is to stop confusing peace with boredom. A calm life is not a smaller life. It's a safer one. If you were born June 18th, June 19th, you are the cosmic romantic Gemini. You love with your mind and your soul at the same time. You want conversation that feels like confession. You want chemistry and clarity. You want someone who can meet you in your depth without trying to control your freedom. But your shadow is attachment to potential. You can fall in love with what someone could be and ignore what they consistently choose to be. Your lesson is to stop trying to save the story by sacrificing yourself. Real love doesn't require you to abandon your standards. If you were born June 20th, June 24th, you are the edge of season Gemini. You carry the last winds of Gemini and the first waves of Cancer, which means your intellect and your emotions are braided together. You can read energy and feel it. You can analyze your pain and still cry about it. You are both protective and curious, guarded and generous. Your shadow is emotional overload. You take in too much, too fast. Your lesson is boundaries that don't feel like walls. You don't need to shut down to be safe. You just need to be selective about who gets access to your softness. Now pause and ask yourself something real. Which part of your soul type felt like it was describing a memory you never told anyone? That's your confirmation. That's the universe pressing gently on your shoulder saying, yes, I see you. Keep going. And I want to make this personal, because it is. In the comments, tell me your date of birth and zodiac sign, and if you feel brave, share one sentence about what you're healing right now. Not a perfect sentence, a true one. Sometimes the act of naming it is the first step in releasing it. Gemini, your power has never been just your mind. It's your ability to transform, to learn, to outgrow, to become fluent in your own emotions instead of being haunted by them. You are not two-faced, you are two-layered. You are a living bridge between thought and spirit, between logic and intuition, between the person you were and the person you're becoming. And if you've been feeling like you're in an in-between season, like something is ending but the new thing hasn't fully arrived, remember this: the pause is not punishment, it's preparation. The universe often quiets the noise so you can finally hear the truth you've been avoiding. If this message gave you clarity, like the video and subscribe to Astro Gemini, because your healing deserves consistency, and your soul deserves guidance that speaks your language. Like the video again if you felt seen, and subscribe if you're ready to keep unfolding into who you really are. And if you want to hear everything the universe has to say to you, watch these other videos on our channel.